Welcome back to everybody. Welcome back to another hot episode of a very special podcast. This is a podcast in which we talk about all of your favorite TV series from yesteryear and then discuss it over a 8-ounce glass of water. I'm your boy, Patrick M. Dunn, and I'm joined here, as always, by Kat Halstead, the businesswoman. Welcome back, girl.
The businesswoman
Yeah. I feel like we're in
switching
a
it up.
business. Yeah, we're in a business mode tonight. We're all business. We're strictly business tonight.
Yes,
It's been
we are.
been a minute. This is our first foray into 2026, the new year,
It
new
is.
us,
It is.
new episodes, and we're kicking things off. We're kicking things off with a big production tonight, a big ass production. Methinks.
It's
I
big.
like.
It's wild. It is out of this world.
Yes, we're not doing out of this world though.
No, we're not. Sorry, guys.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I have never heard of this. I did not know this existed. This was new to me.
You didn't know about this?
No, I have never seen this. I have never heard of this. I thought I have seen every comedy from the 80s, and
Oh
apparently
my
this
god.
one has eluded me since 1988. Yes, 1988.
Oh my gosh. I am so glad that I just randomly picked this last night. It is honestly between this or Denver the Last Dinosaur.
Oh, I would have done Denver the Last Dinosaur. We'll save that for a rainy day, another day, because I
Yeah.
haven't seen that since 1980s either. I wonder if it holds up. Have you watched it? Did you watch it?
I haven't watched it, but I tend to get the theme song stuck in my head about once a week.
Yeah, Denver, the last
The Last
dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
He's our friend
Yeah.
and a whole lot more. Yeah, it's like a
Or
dinosaur that comes back to modern days and he hangs out with like
like
skateboarders.
1980s LA, and he's
Yeah.
named Denver.
It's very Encino Man-esque.
Yes.
Do you think the
I
Encino
do.
Man people saw Denver the Last Dinosaur and was like, hey, maybe we could do this with caveman?
I think Denver the Last Dinosaur came first.
Yeah, it did. But the people from Encino Man saw
Oh.
Denver the Last Dinosaur and
Oh,
were like,
no.
hey,
Okay. My brain
let's
rewired that when you said it.
steal this idea and make it a
Except it's
movie.
a caveman.
Yeah. Same times-ish, almost.
Yeah.
Depends on what theory you believe in evolution of man and reptile. Were they ever together? Who knows? We don't know. Were dinosaurs real? We don't know. We don't know.
Yes, they were.
I don't know. I'm still on the cusp.
Dinosaurs were real. They had feathers, though,
Yeah, they
and they
did.
probably sounded more like birds.
Yeah, and did they find them like fully together, or did they like Lego them together? Those old
No,
paleontologists.
they'll find a lot of them fully together.
Okay, I need to research this more because I had,
But
I think in my early 20s, I went through a period where I was like, are dinosaurs real? Or did we
yeah.
just make
But
this
what
shit up?
like you and I grew up knowing as like a brontosaurus isn't actually like what they were. They're a brachiosaurus. There's like some
Yeah.
difference. And so Littlefoot wasn't a brontosaurus. Neither was Denver.
Oh, was Denver a brontosaurus? I thought he was a
Yeah.
T-Rex for some reason. Oh, it's
Mm-mm.
been a minute.
He's a brontosaurus, man.
I'll have to go back. and review
Or
this.
no, maybe he's like, actually, no, I'm wrong. I guess he's supposed to be a T-Rex.
Or is he like a combo of things?
He's like a combo because he's got long arms.
But he's got a T-Rex appearance though, right?
Except like the only thing that's not even, he's kind of like got a brachiosaurus kind of head, but he's got the spikes like a stegosaurus.
Maybe they couldn't settle on one specific dinosaur, so they just
Yeah.
kind of went with that. Is there an episode of Denver the Last Dinosaur where there's another dinosaur? I feel like that was an episode.
I feel
They
like it
found
had to
another one?
happen, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know that much about it. I just know that it lives in my head.
Okay. Well, I used to watch it all the time, but
Yeah, I
my
used to
memory's
watch
a
it all
little
the time too.
fuzzy on it. And there's also Dizzy Dinosaur, which was the board game,
Hmm.
which was like a flat board, and there was like a wind up dinosaur that spun around and it like knocked all your pieces off. And I guess whoever had the most pieces on the board won.
Ooh, dude, my kids would love that.
It was a great game. I definitely had it. I definitely played that, and Crossfire, that was another fun
Mhm.
game too. Crossfire. Crossfire! We have talked about doing board games for an episode before, haven't we?
Yeah, I think we talked about maybe doing like Clue or something, or
Yeah, we definitely could. We should do a board game at some point, like, revisit the toys of our childhood. Because I got apps,
just
I got
go
apps.
full nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, that's what this is all about, right? We don't really care just about TV. We have other
Yeah,
facets of our
I
life that we
mean
like to
that's
bring
why
up.
we do book club.
Yeah, book club. We haven't done one in a while, but it's coming.
Mm.
It's coming.
No, it is
There's
coming.
like there's like 97,000 other Sweet Valley Highs we got to get through.
Plus,
And
I
I'm gonna go.
really, really want Patrick to read a Babysitter's Club.
Yeah, I may have read one Babysitter's Club, but I don't think it was like Babysitter's Club proper. Was there a mystery series?
Yes,
Okay. I, I definitely read like a detective one. Was like one of the little sisters. She was kind of like a Harriet
there's
the Spy
also
type.
the Karen series, which is Babysitter's Club's little sister, because she is Christie's little stepsister, and
I
Christie's
might have read
mom
that
marries
too.
Watson, the guy with all the money.
Okay.
I mean, we could
Is
always do the old like Scholastic HBO series too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which I have seen. I have seen that. I didn't know it was Scholastic though. Like, they had their
Mhm.
mitts in it.
Because like Marianne and the Brunettes episode has Little Pete from Pete and Pete in it.
Oh, really? Little Pete.
Mhm.
Yeah, he made the rounds. He was a popular guy back in the day.
Yeah.
Still kind of is. I feel like does he pop up in things here and there still in a way sometimes?
Um,
It maybe in the
Not
last 10 years.
like there was a Pete and Pete like resurgence for a little bit where they both kind of popped up in a couple things. Nostalgia vibe stuff, I think. But yeah,
I could be thinking of maybe I saw something on YouTube. It was like they interviewed
probably.
him and I just thought that was something he did. And he still looks the same to me. He's just like wider and hairier.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little more like, I don't know. He still's got that same like cherubic face to me for some reason.
Yes, he does.
He does. Good for him. I like him. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. Anyway, what movie are we doing today? We didn't even drop the name of this film.
No, we did.
Film.
We
This
are
is a
doing
film. This is not a
this is a
movie. This
film.
is a film. Yes.
This is Big Business starring the one, the only Bette Midler twice, and the
Yes.
one,
Too bad.
the only Lily Tomlin twice.
Yes. And when I was watching this, I was like, so this came out in 1988. And I was like, I thought Beaches came out around this time. And I looked into this. She had like a 6-month period where
Mhm.
this movie came out first. Big Business came out first. It came out like the weekend of June 10th, 1988.
Mhm.
Then like not that much longer later, she did a voice in the Disney animated Oliver and Company, which was like the Oliver Twist
Yes, I
adaptation.
love Oliver and Company.
Very underappreciated Disney
It
film,
is.
methinks. Yes, this was what do they call it? Like the dark years or something? Like the
Yeah,
dark
this is
era
in
of
like
Disney.
that sad period. I think it's not until 89 with The Little Mermaid where they hit the Renaissance.
Yes, because I think the 80s we had The Fox and the Hound, we had
Mhm.
the Black Cauldron, which we've done, which like killed Disney for a while, I think. Um,
Mhm.
the the Great
Really did.
Mouse Detective, Oliver and
First
Company,
movie
and I
I
think
ever saw in theaters.
Oliver and Company or Great Mouse
No, The Great
Detective.
Mouse Detective.
Ooh, you actually saw that in theaters?
Yeah.
Ooh, go for you. And then there was, did they do The Rescuers Down Under before The Little Mermaid? Or did that come out like a little later?
I want to say before, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, because I think The Rescuers
The
original is like the
Rescuers Down Under
70s.
came out in 1990.
Oh, oh, okay.
Um,
But the first one's like the 70s though, right? The first
yeah, the
Rescuers?
first one was 1977.
Yeah, we weren't born yet. We were just
Yeah,
dirty thoughts.
um, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like The Rescuers.
I don't remember it, but I definitely
Yeah,
know The
I
Rescuers Down Under.
enjoyed like, I remember enjoying The Rescuers Down Under, but also I think my mom was more into it because Tristan Rogers from General Hospital was, like, the voice of the Australian mouse guy they meet up with.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was good.
So,
I just wish that movie got a lot more love, like, both of them. I just wish they were
yeah.
more there should be, like, just as much Rescuers movie as there is Toy Stories, methinks.
Okay, so, like, here's my feeling with Disney is, like, some of their movies and some of their characters get way too much attention, like Stitch. Like,
I
why
was
the
just gonna
F
say
is
Stitch.
Stitch on every freaking thing, right?
He's
Like,
like
why is he
the Elmo of the
everywhere?
Disney world.
Like, I ordered a charm bracelet advent calendar this year, and I, like, missed in, like, the teeny tiny print that it was Stitch themed, so I'm opening it, I'm like, "Why is this all Stitch crap?"
And
No.
they they remade Lilo and Stitch, and I feel like the first Lilo and Stitch came out not that long ago.
Dude, we were in college when it came out.
Ooh, it was that I thought it was this that was more recent, to be honest with you, but I guess
No.
not. I don't know. I
The
have no
original
idea.
Lilo and because I remember watching it on VHS in college.
Oh, it came out on VHS?
Yeah,
I
cause
thought this
like
was DVD era
yeah, like, it
Disney.
came out in that, like, period where you could get VHS or DVD.
Okay. Did it come in a clamshell case?
Yes, the clamshell case. Cause like,
Ugh,
I remember the girl across the hall, Megan, was really into it, and I was like, "I don't
of
get it."
course. Of course, a Megan would be into Lilo and Stitch. And then I kinda confuse, Lilo and Stitch with Moana for some reason because I just feel like they're
Moana?
the same. Yeah, Moana. I feel like they're the same thing in my head. I don't know why.
Those are so drastically different movies.
I've never seen Moana, so you know what? I don't think I've seen Lilo and Stitch either, to be honest with you.
Oh my gosh. You need to watch Moana.
Nah, I'm okay.
You know what's
Did they
funny
make a
is
real
I
life?
work with a girl named Moana.
Oh, that sucks. That's like parents naming their kids Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. Like they're
Oh
not
my
naming
god.
their kids Moana. Um, did they make a live action Moana, or am I just making this up in my head?
No, I think there's one coming.
Ugh, what are they doing? We don't need this. It's like they made a live action Lion King, but it's really just animation because,
Yeah.
animals don't talk.
Oh, the live action Moana is opening in on July 10th of
Okay, so it's
2020.
coming. All right, is The Rock in it? He should be.
Yes.
He's in like the cartoon, right?
Yeah.
Like he's the big burly guy.
Yeah. Um, whatever his name is. I don't remember. I say that name like at least 3 times a week though,
Yeah, it
because we
doesn't
have a
matter.
toy of him at the center.
In the center, you have a Moana toy. I like it. I stand. I stand. All right, so yeah,
Maui's his name.
his name's Maui.
Mhm.
That's uninspiring.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Is Moana based on anything, or is this like an original story? Is it based on like a
Um,
book or something, or like a folklore? What's the premise? I don't even think I even know, to be honest with you. Are they on a boat? Like they're on like a sailboat or something, right?
so it's hold on, like, give me just a sec while I do some quick research.
You got prepared to talk about Moana tonight.
Yeah, I had no idea that was coming.
Oh, it doesn't
This is
matter.
the premise.
Okay.
Prompted by a summons from the ocean, Moana departs her home island of Motuni for the first time and travels past its barrier reef. Accompanied by the demigod Maui, she undertakes a voyage aimed at recovering the well being of her community.
Okay. It's very inspirational, I think.
Yeah,
Um, I get like Life of Pi vibes from it for some reason.
I can see that. I can see that.
'Cause, like the whole movie takes place at sea, right? They are on like a little
Like
skiff
most of
or
it, yeah.
something. Okay. Do they, like, go to land? Do they find Amelia Earhart somewhere?
I don't think that happens.
That'd be good. That'd be a good storyline, I think. I'd watch the hell out of that. Moana 2, the Amelia discovery or something. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, they find her plane
Well,
at least. In her diary, her journals. All right, big business. This movie opened up on the weekend of June 10th, 1988, and this is a big weekend for movies.
oh, yeah?
This is a hot weekend.
Do tell.
Yeah, this is great. This is a wonderful weekend. Like, normally we kinda do movies, we do the top 5, which we'll do, but then I'll also just kinda, like, splinter in the things that have been out for a while at this point,
Yeah.
just to kinda paint the landscape because it's 1988.
Okay.
I feel like
88. We
we're
are
in
7 years old. No, we're still 6.
yeah, we're coming up to is 1st grade, I think. 1st grade sounds about right. We're still in the, Ronald Reagan years, he's finishing
Mhm.
his 2nd term. The Reagan excess era is dwindling down, we're about to enter the Herbert Walker years. Uh, Shoulder pads are not optional. You have to wear shoulder pads.
Gotta have your shoulder pads.
Pastels and power equals dominance. We got the Cold War is thawing out right now. It's not fully
Yep.
over. We're getting ready for the fall of the Berlin Wall. Um, and I don't know. I feel like you have to physically be somewhere to be powerful at this time. Like we don't have smartphones. We don't have the internet.
Mhm.
Like presence is required. And that's what this summer is all about. Power and
Power,
dominance.
okay.
And we're gonna power through this top 5. You ready? Do you wanna work backwards or do you wanna go forward, like 1 to 5?
I wanna
How do you
start
wanna do
with
this?
movie 5 and go to movie 1.
Okay, movie 5. This is the 2nd sequel to a very popular movie. I've actually never seen the 3rd one. I'm gonna throw that out there. You let me know if you've seen it. I've seen the first 2, and I think this was a problematic movie. I think there was some danger involved in this.
Okay.
Um, this is the first weekend of Poltergeist 3.
Oh, okay. Never saw
Uh,
the 3rd one. I've only seen the 1st one.
you've never seen Poltergeist 2?
Nope.
They're back, I think she says. Yeah, the first one's very good. It's kinda like a haunted house movie. It's not overly gory. It's got very practical effects. And it's just like a spooky movie, but I don't think it was like a rated R movie. I think this was like PG for the original one.
Yeah.
It was I think Steven Spielberg had his hand in it. I don't think he, like, directed it, but I think he, like, threw money at it or something,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. But, very prominent movie in 1980s cable. If you were alive in the '80s, it was on all the time. But Poltergeist 3, I'm aware of its work, but I never actually seen it, and I'm kind of intrigued by it, so I don't know, we'll have to check it out one day.
Yeah, I've
When maybe
never
for
seen this one for sure.
Number 4, I am not aware of this movie. The Presidio?
The what?
The Presidio. This starred Sean Connery, Mark Harmon, and Meg Ryan. It's kind of like a crime thriller. It's about a murder investigation at the Presidio Army Base in San Francisco.
Oh.
So sounds kind of up my alley. This was its first week of that movie, new release this week. And then coming in at number 3 is our topic today, big business. Yes.
Woohoo!
Uh, and then speaking of big, number 2 in its second week is the Tom Hanks movie, Big.
Oh, wow, okay.
So we had 2 movies with the title Big released well, not released, but out at the same time.
Yeah.
I wonder if that got like, if you accidentally walked into the wrong movie because you just saw the
Oh my
word
god.
big on.
No, just imagine you think you're gonna go see a movie with Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin, and you walk in and there's Tom Hanks, like, running around the piano on FAO
Yeah,
Schwartz.
it starts off and there's like Zoltan or Zoltar or whatever, and like
Mhm.
young Tom Hanks is like making a wish because he wants to be bigger. And you're like, when's Bette Midler showing up? uh, and the number 1 movie this week. This is wild. This is wild. In its 3rd week. Are you sitting down for this one?
Yeah.
It's a sequel. It's a sequel. Very popular movie. And I think there's one other of these movies that came out like a decade later, like straight to video. Do you have any guesses before? Like,
I hate myself that this is my guess,
okay.
but I'm gonna love myself if I'm right. Is this Cocoon 2?
No, I wish it was Cocoon 2. The Return. No. I don't think Cocoon 2 did that hot. I don't
I
think
don't
it
think
did
so
that
either.
hot. It didn't do. It had Courtney Cox in it, I think, the sequel. She played like a scientist or something. No. Not even close. Not even close.
Okay, to be fair, Cocoon: The Return did come out in 1988.
It probably did. Did it? It probably. I feel like it probably came out after this. Do you have a release date?
I'm looking right now. November 23rd, 1988.
Okay, so it was an end of year. It was probably trying to
Yeah.
like get in for like the Thanksgiving crowd.
Yeah.
All them Wilfred Brimley fans just lining up after a Thanksgiving meal. Kind of. Um, they don't want to worry about their diabetes just yet. They want one more hour with Wilfred Brimley.
Oh my.
All right. I don't think if you probably aren't going to guess this, but
Yeah, no, wait,
Crocodile
that was
Dundee 2.
oh!
Paul Hogan. And like probably the only movie he's ever done is Crocodile Dundee movies, because does he do other things? No. I've never seen him turn up in anything else. You're trying to verify this, aren't you?
Um,
I can see those gears turning right now.
like, it's all, like, Crocodile Dundee except for, like, Flipper and Lightning Jack and Almost an Angel.
Oh, I forgot he was in Flipper. He was like the dad, right? Or like
Mhm.
a boatman. All right. Rounding out the top 14, in no particular order, we also get Rambo 3 was at number 6 in its third week,
Okay.
which Rambo kind of makes an appearance in this movie, Big Business.
Mhm.
This is a very Rambo-y time. We also got in its 11th week at number 7, Beetlejuice.
Woo!
Still chugging along. Still chugging along. In the number 12 spot, in its 26th week in theaters. That's how long movies used to be out in theaters for.
God.
Number 12. This movie is, at this point, it made $401,000, which is a lot of money in,
Okay.
actually, no. I'm sorry, I lied. It made $401,000 this week, but
Okay, I was
total
like,
77 mil. 77 mil.
okay, that sounds
Moonstruck.
really?
Yeah, this was the movie with Cher when she's, I don't know, like falling out of love with her husband and like meets a new guy or something. It's like in New York. Very like
Yeah, I've
Italian.
actually never seen it.
Oh, it's a very good movie. I just watched it like a year ago for the first time. It's very good.
I remember the commercials for it all the time as a kid, like, for
But I
WPIX and stuff, but yeah.
yeah, I feel like a lot of Cher movies are very over the top, like Mermaids, I don't know, Burlesque, the Mamma Mia, but this one's very like
Witches
low
of
key.
Eastwick.
Yeah, this is very low key. This is kind of like, the only thing I can compare it to is you got like Lady Gaga acting roles, like an American Horror Story, where she's just over the top, and then she's in
Mhm.
that the fuck was that movie? The one with Matthew McConaughey, the remake
Are
where
you
she's
talking
like
about A Star Is Born?
yeah, Star is Born. That's
That
like it's
wasn't
a
Matthew
very
McConaughey, that was Bradley Cooper.
oh, Bradley Cooper. Why did I say Matthew McConaughey? I'm sorry. They're the same person in my head.
Good God.
Uh, um, yeah, it's a very low key movie. I'm gonna get like
Mhm.
shit on for that. Maybe I'm thinking of
Please send
Interstellar.
all comments about Moonstruck being a low-key movie to @PatrickMDunn on your favorite social media.
Yeah, and I'll probably just ignore it. I probably won't even read the message that you sent to me.
Wait, am I supposed to check my social media messages? Because I'm actually kind of
uh,
bad.
I get like 27 unread messages, so yeah, I'll catch up one day.
Watch those damn TikToks already.
I haven't. It's been a minute. All right. Overall, I think that's a good weekend to go to the movies. You
That's
get
a
choices.
fascinating weekend.
I
Fascinating weekend.
all right. What would you go see this weekend? Like, you have like gun to your head. You can only see one movie,
I can
one
only
movie
see
only.
one movie this weekend.
Yeah,
Probably Big Business.
really, really,
Yeah.
really. You going guns a blazing for some corporate power, women
Yeah.
in power suits.
I find more comfort watching this movie than I do Big.
I'm a big fan.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm probably just gonna go see that
Yeah.
only because I think it holds more near and dear to my heart than Big Business because this movie is new to me. I enjoyed
Yeah,
it,
this
but
is
it's
new to
new to
you.
me.
It's one I've watched
Yeah,
like a million times as a kid.
yeah. This is like high wealth being treated like theater, which I loved. High corporate theater is what we'll call it. High camp, self-aware, often theatrical, in a purely comic sense.
it's it's fabulous.
All right. As we tease, the movie stars Bette Midler twice. It stars Lily Tomlin twice. We also get Michael Gross, who played the
Yes.
dad on Family Ties, and the only other thing I've ever seen him in. This has
Wait, you never watched any of his made-for-TV movies where he was the creepy predator?
nah, maybe, but if I did, if you give me a specific title with like the other cast members, I'd probably like, oh yeah, maybe I've seen it, but I'm gonna say at the top of my head, no.
Wait, you've watched Tremors, haven't you?
Is my Yeah, Fred Ward's in it. Is Michael Gross in it too?
Yeah, Michael Gross is in like all of them.
Are you sure? I know Fred Ward's in it. He plays the sheriff, and
Like
Fred Ward's
literally,
in
I'm
this.
looking at his stuff and he's in like all of the Tremors movies.
Why do I not know his face? But I can clearly see Fred Ward's face. He's also in Big Business, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there.
I don't know.
Wow. So, do you think they were friends in real life? Like Fred was like, "Hey, we can have my boy Michael
Probably.
Gross play like Lily Tomlin's boyfriend in this movie."
He also did a bunch of like made for TV movies where he was like the sketchy stepdad and stuff.
Ooh, okay. Maybe we'll have like a Michael Gross marathon and just like kind of see what his non-Family Ties roles were like. What's his last
There
acting
was
credit?
one Hallmark movie that Naughty or Nice with Hillary Burton, the girl from One
One Tree
Tree
Hill.
Hill, and Meredith Baxter actually played her mom and he played her dad.
Oh, this is like a reunion of sorts.
Yeah, I was like, wait up.
Ooh, I like it. Total stunt casting. Total stunt casting.
Totally.
Do you think like Michael Gross did this movie, even though he's in like three scenes? He's like, this is my like exit out of Family Ties because I think Family Ties probably just freshly ended or is like on his
hmm
way out,
It's like,
and
hey,
he's like,
Michael J. Fox gets to do movies. Why can't I?
yeah, he just did Teen Wolf. He just did Back to the Future. He's got his docket is full for the next
Gonna
decade.
say Doc Hollywood should be coming out about soon.
I feel like that's more early '90s though, like '91 or
Yeah,
something. He's got things. He's in things. He's busy. He's a busy man.
yeah. Doc Hollywood was 1991.
Yeah, he was running around. He was running around the city, just filling up his gas tank with many roles as he could. Just trying to get himself out there, be a name, be a star. Um, who else is there's some other people in this movie.
Um, Ed, Edmund Hurt. Hold up. Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
Seth Green. Seth Green's in it.
Yes, a little baby Seth Green, like baby
Yep,
Seth Green.
like 8 years old, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little older than that, because I think we're 7, so he's gonna be like a teenager almost, probably
No,
like
he's probably
12.
like honestly, he's probably like 11 or 12.
Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks because he's a
Edward
smidge older than
Herman,
us.
aka Lorelai's dad on Gilmore Girls.
Yes, he played the doctor? Was he the
No,
doctor?
he played one of
Business
Sadie and
guys?
Rose's the rich Sadie and Rose's corporate employees.
Okay, the 2 guys who may have been in a relationship together, those 2
Yes.
guys? Okay. Like, coded as a possible couple, like, there's a scene where they're, like, sleeping together and one of the guys is naked, and he's, like, oogling at, Fred Ward because Fred Ward is, like,
Yeah.
wearing pajamas and that's it, like, no shirt, and he's, like, doing
Mhm.
push-ups on the ground, and that the one guy makes a reference to Fire Island, that's where he got his kimono from.
Mhm.
Yeah. What's his name? Edward Herman?
Yep.
I don't think I ever knew his name, to be honest with you. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I see it now. Okay, now I'm
Yeah,
connecting the
he was in
dots.
Overboard.
He was in Overboard. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Like, he's just, like, in a million things.
He's not the star of anything. He's just the guy that's like the eighth name in the cast, right?
He's, like, one of those consistent actors. Like, when he shows up, you're gonna get a good performance.
Yeah, he's a good character actor.
Mhm.
Good times. Uh, and then we also get a cameo appearance by Steve Winwood's song "Higher Love" at the end of the film too, which threw me off, threw me for a loop. And we get a little bit of Bette Midler singing, like in a like Appalachian style, which was very
Yes.
off-brand for her, very off-brand. But she gave it her own flair. And then, like, a part of me was like, I don't even like the way it's edited. I was like, she's not actually singing live. They're just like cutting in a pre-recorded
Oh,
rendition of
yeah.
her doing it. Yeah, it, it ain't live singing, but it worked, I guess. I mean, I'm
It did
sure
work.
she's. I'm
It
sure
was
there's. I'm sure
amazing.
there's a soundtrack. I'm sure there's a soundtrack. You can listen to that song if you want. The yodelay hee hee song that she sings. All right. We have to go into the premise of this movie. This is kind of like William Shakespeare's Comedy of Errors
Mhm.
modernized in a way. It's a tale of mistaken identities.
Yes, like, this is the kind of thing that probably wouldn't happen today.
No, I was thinking like of the logistics of this too, like because I was like, how do they not know what these people look like? You know, these people in Appalachia, they don't know what their owners of their company look like. But then I was like, oh, like the owners live in New York. You know, they probably don't have
Well, like,
pictures of them.
I was honestly surprised, like, that there wasn't, like, a Max newsletter that got sent out once a year to employees or something,
Uh,
you know?
there could have been, but it was
That,
probably
like,
just like
and
paper. Like,
Sadie is egotistical enough that she would have had, like, a big picture of her with, like, rose kind of hidden in the background.
yeah, but yeah, if they did this movie today, like you would just go look these people up online and be like, oh, they look
Yeah,
just like me. What the fuck? You'd find their LinkedIn page.
exactly. Like, I'm so honestly surprised they didn't have private investigators, like, looking into our Ratcliffe who was, like, sending those letters and stuff.
Well, here here's the thing.
Or pull
We
an
gotta
employee file.
we gotta go to the beginning of the story to make it make sense.
Yes, we do. We need to go
Because
back to the 1940s.
we gotta go to the late 40s. There's a very fancy car that looks like I don't know, something Bruce Wayne would drive in 1938.
Mhm. Yeah, totally.
going going through the countryside. They're in West Virginia. There's a couple, like
Yeah.
a married couple in the back seat. They have a private driver just driving through like the fall landscape. It's like autumnal, very beautiful.
Yeah, they're
Not a lot
supposed
to
to be
look
going to
at.
look at a beach house that he's buying her.
And the beach house is in the mountains too. It's probably near a lake or something, right? Yeah, because the
Yeah, like,
wife is confused. The wife is confused by this too. And
but to be fair, this is, like, gonna be the ultimate push present before push presents were even a thing.
yes, so we have to make it known that the wife is like 9 months pregnant,
Yes.
and she's pissed. She's pissed because her husband's dragging her out here well, she's, like, about to give birth any minute now, and she's like, "I need to be surrounded by my doctors and my nurses and my
She's
midwives.
like, "Why are
Why
you
do"
making me come out here? I don't wanna be out here, like, I don't even wanna be pregnant. This house better be worth being pregnant for." Like,
Yeah. and it was probably a long ass drive. And the driver hits like a bump in the road, and like it sets off her contractions.
Yes, because that's totally how our bodies work.
Yeah. So the husband's like, "Oh my god, we gotta go find like the nearest hospital." So he pulls up to like Cletus the Slackjaw yokel's house, and it's this guy with like 15 kids. Like
Yeah, there's already,
he's
like, just a gaggle there, just, like, waiting and
yeah.
digging in the
There's
dirt.
it's like one of these like one room shack type places that's like just
Mhm.
nails and boards. There's a porch, and there's like tractors out front, and this guy's outside doing whatever people
Yeah,
in West Virginia did outside in 1949 with his 11 kids. And this like fancy ass city car pulls up, and the pregnant woman's husband runs out, and he's like, "Where's the nearest hospital?" And he's like, "Oh, you got to go like 60 miles that way."
yeah. He's like, "No, is there nothing closer?" He's like, "Well, there is this one place, but you'll never get in," and, like, they go off to
He's
that one. Never
it's
ask, "What do you
this
mean we can't get in?"
Yeah, it's and then, so the car drives off, and then the Cletus guy's wife comes out, and she's like, "Hey, honey." She's also pregnant, visibly pregnant too.
Yes.
She's like, "Hey, honey, it's happening again." Like, very calm and collective because she's done this, like, 15 times.
She's like, "I've been there, done that, I'm not worried."
Yeah, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, guess we're gonna have to, pack up the car with all the kids." Um, so the fancy car just, like, pulls up into Jupiter what was it, Jupiter Hills? Is that the name of the town?
Jupiter Hollow.
Jupiter Hollow.
Mhm.
It's the Appalachia Stars Hollow, speaking of Gilmore Girls. It's this, like, small town, everything's in one street, and
Mhm.
there's, like, a doctor's office, which is also the hospital. It's just, like,
The thing
one
about
guy.
this town is it is a company town.
Yeah, it's like a furniture store,
Yeah, it's
like,
like
the
a
furniture
furniture
maker.
factory.
They
So
make
hollow
furniture.
made furniture.
Yeah, and I guess they sell furniture all over the country, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is where they make their bread and butter. Um, so the doctor's office is basically just this one doctor and then his orderly, who's like this like 90-year-old woman named like Donna or something, and
Nanny. Nanny. She was
Nanny.
called Nanny.
um, and this one guy like comes out of her room and he has like a little glass vial and there's like piss in it and he puts it on like the counter and he's like, "Well, here's my sample, doc." And then the nanny comes out with a tray of like apple juice and she just picks up the tray
Of
and
course.
puts like the urine specimen on there and walks into a room. We establish here that she's clueless. So
Yeah.
she like
Yeah.
served somebody piss in that building.
Oh God. Could you imagine? Also, what is he doing a pee test for in the 1940s?
I don't know, but I will say that the sample glasses that you urinate in are also like the apple juice glasses that you drink from. They're the same container, which I love.
Ew.
Oh, I love it. So then the rich couple run in and he's like, "Hey doc, my wife's having a baby." And he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry. This hospital is for employees only." And he's like, "Well, who's the owner?" And he's like, "Oh, his name's like Big Hollow or something. He lives across the street." So he like runs over, and then like a minute later, the guy runs in. He's like, "Hey, meet the new owners of Hollow Made Furniture. You're gonna,
Yeah.
give birth to this woman's children." And she goes into labor, and it's horrible. It's disgusting. Like, she is not ready for this. She didn't take Lamaze classes. She doesn't know the proper technique. And then at the same time, in comes the simple couple, and we get this juxtaposition where it's calm and like she's just like, "Is it out yet?" kind of thing.
She's like, "Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, I think there's another."
Yeah. So both couples give birth to twins, and
Yeah.
Nanny is putting the individual babies in the little baskets, and she fucks up. She fucks up big time, and she puts like each set of siblings, like she switches them,
Yes.
and they grow up to be Bette Midler and Lily Tomlin in
Yeah.
both places,
Mhm.
and they're
And I
complete
just wanna point
opposites.
out that both Bette Midlers are named Sadie,
In
and
both
both
Lily
Lily
Tomlin,
Tomlins are Rose.
yes, because the simple couple overheard the dad, like, naming the children. So he's like, "Yeah, we'll just name them Rose and Sadie." So it
He's
works.
like, "How do you think?" Because at this point, they've already had, like, a dozen kids.
And it makes
They're,
the
like,
story
tapped out for names. They're like, what should we name him?" He's like, "How about Rose and Sadie?" "Okay."
and it makes the rest of the story make sense because people call them by that name,
Yeah.
and it makes sense. So we now quick cut to modern 1988 New York City. We see the Twin Towers, we see the Plaza Hotel, we see all the big buildings, the flashiness, the East River, all the Statue of Liberty, maybe Wall Street,
Mhm.
Times Square. We see all the things, Broadway, and Bette Midler as Sadie as an adult. She is like the boss of what is it, Moramax? Is that what's the name of the company?
Yeah, Moramax.
Which I don't know what they do. I don't know what they're like a
I think it's,
conglomerate.
like, one of those corporations that owns a bunch of companies, so they don't do just one thing.
They have boards and they just like run smaller businesses underneath them.
Yeah.
So she's like the head of it. She's in charge and she like is this kind of like this bitchy, powerful woman that
She's
people
just a
are
very
scared of.
1980s power suit wearing badass bitch.
And people are afraid of her. All these yes men are afraid of her. And they just
Dude, I'd be afraid of
abide
her.
they
I'm not gonna
abide to
lie.
her wishes. It's the Devil Wears Prada boss. She's like Meryl Streep.
Yes. Like, she knows what she wants, she knows how she wants it done. She's the biggest badass you will ever meet. I mean, this is a woman who calls out one of her employees for their dress and says it looks like a blood clot.
Yes, I love that. Like, because she was wearing like a red dress with like speckles on it for some
Yeah.
reason.
Like,
And
she's
then
not wrong. That is what it looked like. But who says
it
that?
did. Um, Rose, what's the
Sadie.
power fit? Sadie, what's your last name?
Shelton.
Sheltons. Yeah. So there's the
Yeah.
Sheltons and the Ratcliffes. Um, so Sadie Shelton hires her timid sister, Rose, played by Lily Tomlin, who I guess she only hires her probably because her parents made her. I get like that kind of
Yeah,
impression.
like, the parents probably left them the company together, but Rose is very clearly not of the corporate mind,
No,
and she'd rather
she's
just be, like, doing charity work and just chilling, playing with some dogs.
yeah, and she's with the people. Like she works with her underlings. Like she's it's like
Yeah,
she
like, she
knows all her
actually, like,
underlings' names.
she could tell you people's names. Sadie could not.
Yeah, she knows their stories. She knows like how they take their coffee, and she tries to like mingle with them, and it kind of pisses Sadie off. And
Oh, yeah.
um, so we get this little scene where I guess they're gonna have like a big board meeting, and they're
Mhm.
trying to like save money for the next quarter or something. And they're kind of going through the books and they realize they still own this company, Hollow Made Furniture in West Virginia. And they're like, you know what? We're just going to have to like cut this business from our books. We're just going to have to dismantle this company. I guess there's some like Italian buyer that's on their way to like help
Yes, the
strip
Italian
this company.
man,
Fabio, Furbio,
Fabio.
Fabio. He's coming in and they're supposed to pick him up at the airport. But we cut to West Virginia and we kind of get a juxtaposition where the Lily Tomlin, Sadie Radcliffe, she's like the powerhouse in this town.
Yeah, Rose Ratcliffe. She's, like, the powerhouse, the bossy one. Like, this is
And
what we're doing, and the Sadie Ratcliffe is kind of your softer one.
yeah, she dreams of just kind of moving to the city and just kind of being a city girl. Like
Yeah.
like
And I'm sorry, if I grew
romanticizes
up with, like, 15 million siblings, that's what I'd wanna do too.
exactly. And they each have like significant others like waiting in the wings. So um Rose
Rose
Radcliffe
Ratcliffe
is
has, Rowan Rowan,
Rook,
the,
Rooney,
mini golf.
some
Oh, yeah, whatever.
yeah.
True. The mini golf champion.
Fred Ward's character.
Yeah. Um, and then Rose Shelton had the Dr. J. Marshall, played by Mike Gross. But I believe they swap in the end.
Yeah, which it's very odd. It's very odd. And
And then Sadie Shelton falls for Fabio, the Italian, and
but she
Sadie
was also
Ratcliffe falls for um
Sadie's
Sadie
ex-husband,
Shelton's ex-husband,
who they have a child, and it's Seth Green.
Seth Green. Yes, who's just like that child that has received only half the attention he needs because Sadie just like
Sadie
throws money at him,
just
and
pays
he
him
runs
off. Just
around playing Rambo and being
he gets
wild
into trouble. And yeah,
and being feral.
he's just a nuisance. And then like the dad is just so disappointed in Sadie, and he's like, I found this in his pocket, and it's like a wad of $100 bills.
And Sadie's like, "Well, 100 for every C, 200 for every B, 300 for every A." And he's like, "You have to bribe our child to get good grades?" Yes. It's
That's the
called
power of the deal.
positive
The art.
reinforcement.
um. So down in West Virginia, I'm gonna mix these fucking names up. So Rose is Lily Tomlin, right?
Rose is Lily
Sadie.
Tomlin. Just remember, Rose is Lily Tomlin either way.
Okay, so Lily Tomlin in West Virginia is like rallying the troops down there.
Yes.
They learned that their business is about to be slashed. So the Ratcliffes are going to go to New York City, and I don't know what they plan on doing, to be honest with you, like
I think
protest or
she's gonna
something.
try and like crash the board meeting and block the vote or convince them to vote another way.
It's
I
not really
think that's her plan.
specified. It's not really specified, but
Yeah.
the Sadie of West Virginia, like she just is going along for the ride. She's like, "Oh, New York City.
This
I'm
is
gonna
her
have to
chance to
like,
get out. This is her chance to
yeah."
escape this tiny town where she feels so small. Like, this is her chance to have an adventure.
And they're excited. They're all excited.
Yes.
But the sisters up in New York City, they get wind that this coup is happening, this business coup. So like in addition to like dealing with the Italian investor, they also
Uh-huh.
have to like try to intercept the West Virginia's
But that's what
siblings. But they
Edward
don't know
Herman and what's his face?
the other
Was it
guy.
yeah, the other guy, was it David Garrol? Was it Chuck?
Yeah, sure, we'll call him Chuck. Why
Yo,
not?
yeah. They are also two kind of devious employees of Mormax who kind of have their own plan
Like they were kind of put in charge of dealing with
dealing with the
the
West Virginia.
but they don't
And
know.
they are terrible at this.
Yeah, they're bad at it.
Terrible.
And they only know because I guess our Radcliffe sent a letter, so they don't
Yes.
know that it's a female. They think it's a dude coming, so they're
Yeah,
not
they
like
think it's
sure to
some
look for.
dude. They like they've been tasked with this, but they think it's so stupid that they're not going to do anything about it unless they
They
absolutely have
half-ass it.
to.
They
Yeah, it's
half-ass it.
so half-assed. Like the level of half-assery here is wild.
So from
Wild.
here, we get like an hour and a half of just mistaken identity. So you got the two siblings now in New York City staying all at the same Plaza Hotel,
Yes.
because that's where the board meeting is supposed to go down. It's supposed to all transpire there like this week. So
Yeah.
they
So
all have
it's
to be
like
there.
all the board members are coming in from across the country and shit, all the shareholders. And the New York sisters have a specific suite they like to get at the plaza, but the plaza gives it to the West Virginia sisters. The West Virginia sisters think that it's the company trying to suck up to them. So then New York sisters get the suite next to them that's identical, but New York Sadie is kind of huffy and pissy about it. Well, New York Sadie's like, it happens,
It's
whatever.
it's all right. And
Like, just
we get
go with the flow.
and we get all these scenes of like them individually like going in and out of the rooms at the same time, like
Yes.
just missing each other
Just
by
missing each
seconds.
other. It's beautiful. I love this stuff. I love when it's like they're just missing each other. And like they're running into people the other one knows, and they're all like, how the fuck do you know my name? Like, why are you touching me? Why are you giving me like a ring with a mini golf ball on it? What is happening here? What is this nonsense? I'm so confused. Why do you think I'm the mother of your child? Like, this child needs discipline, do something. Like, just
um,
crazy shenanigans. And it gets even better when Sadie and Sadie go into the dress shop at the hotel
and buy the
and
same
get the
dress.
identical dress.
It's great. Speaking of fashion, can we just briefly touch upon Lily Tomlin's fashion in this movie? It's like Park Avenue pastel marshmallow looking like to me.
Yes.
Like I don't know. Um, I get like I own the company and also a monogram towel collection vibe from like her
Oh, totally.
outfits. I don't understand it. I don't understand like what she's wearing. These are not power suits at all.
They're not, but they're still like
Simple enough.
they're simple but classic kind of pieces put together,
I
but
think
kind of in an eccentric flair.
I think the whole thing was that even though like both of these women never knew of each other, they both had the same like sense of fashion.
Yes.
It's kind of like how both Bette Midlers like end up having similar fashion. Like they
Yes.
eyeball the same dress. Like they keep going by the dress store and they look at this like white polka dotted dress and they keep looking at it at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they're on like it's the building shaped like like the window is like a square, so they're each on a different side of the window looking at it,
Yeah.
but they don't see each other because the mannequin is like obscuring the view of both of them.
Mhm.
And they're doing that whole I guess it's probably like that green screen thing where we can get them both on the screen at the
Oh,
same
yeah,
time.
that's exactly what they did. It's very Parent Trap.
um um and the Donna Reed show, not the Donna Reed show, the
No, Patty Duke show.
Patty Duke show, the Patty Duke show. I'm like Donna Reed. I'm like I'm getting the names wrong. I'm getting a lot of things wrong tonight,
Golly,
apparently.
Patrick. How can you
uh,
consider yourself an authority? Goodness.
all I can say is that the fashion in this is very like Bloomingdale's level dynasty for me.
Yes.
It's
Yes, very much.
and we get a dynasty kind of reference in this because the West Virginia Bette Midler was obsessed with Alexis Carrington. Like she watches old episodes of
As
Dynasty
she
and like
should be.
memorizes as she
Like,
should be, and she
who are you gonna be
memorizes the
obsessed with,
lines.
Alexis or Crystal?
No one's ever obsessed with Crystal.
It's
Lily
Alexis.
Tom Lily Tomlin is obsessed with Crystal, let's be real.
No, I don't think even I think even she'd be like, "Ugh, that Crystal."
Really?
Yeah.
Someone's gotta
I
like
don't know, I
Crystal.
just think of Crystal as the wet blanket.
In both versions of the show.
Yeah, oh god.
Uh, yeah, I think I prefer the newer Crystal to the original Crystal, to be honest
She
with
had
you.
more bite than the first Crystal.
Yeah, the original Crystal was just so she's like wet noodle. It's just the
Like,
wet noodle, the wettest of
sure, just
noodles.
let Blake control your whole life. Oh my god, why are you even fighting with Alexis? You're not worth Alexis's time.
No. And she was just like in love with that world.
Yes.
And I love like in the first episode of the original Dynasty, like she has like her like collection of like girlfriends from the lower end of town.
Yeah.
And they're all like she's like they're all like, "We'll never see you again." And she's like, "No, of course I'll keep in touch with you guys." We never see them again.
Yeah, we've never seen them again. Next thing you know, she's
They
on
have
a
a
private plane with Blake, and yeah,
yeah, like, there's a little bachelorette party, and they're all, like, giving her hugs and stuff, and she's like, "No, I'll definitely keep in touch with you." No, they're
yeah,
gone. Just gone and forgotten, just taken over, and we don't even get Alexis to, like, the 2nd season, so, like, we had to
yeah.
deal with Crystal for a whole 1 season of the show before it actually got good.
Thank God for Fallon. Thank God for Fallon.
Ugh, she kept it afloat, she kept it afloat.
Yeah.
She kept the ship sailing. It was a tough ship to carry on your shoulders, but she kept it going until season 2, and then in, like,
Mhm.
the remake of Dynasty, we get Fallon plays both Fallon and Alexis.
Oh my God. I didn't make it that far.
'Cau well, they got what's her name? Was it Nicolette Sheridan came in originally as Alexis, and
Yeah.
then, Nicolette Sheridan leaves the show, and then, like, was they have her, like, get in a c car accident or something, and then she gets plastic surgery, and it's the actress who played Fallon plays Alexis.
Oh my God.
It's great. It's great. I love it. 10 out
Excuse
of
me.
10. It was a fantastic show. I was very disappointed when they canceled
Just
it.
wild and off the
Even though
wall.
even though I didn't see the last seasons of it. I saw enough of it. I saw enough of it to know. Um, we get Sammy Joe or whatever right from the beginning, like,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a dude. Sammy's a dude in this one, it's not Heather Locklear. Yeah, so Big Business, it's basically just an hour and a half of misfortunes, unintended circumstances. These characters just meddle into affairs of each other.
And it's
And I
wonderful.
I am enjoying the fuck out of this. And then I'm like, oh my God, I've never seen this. Like, what does the world think of this? This was a very poorly reviewed movie. Did you know that?
Yeah, I kind of figured. I love it though, so whatever.
Robert Ebert just tore this movie apart. Like, Rotten Tomatoes gives it like a 40 something percent. Like, not a lot of people like this movie. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go on Letterboxd. Maybe modern audiences will appreciate this a little more. It got a few good reviews, but there's not a lot of reviews of it, like, compared to other
Yeah.
movies. So, like,
It's not
I don't know.
it's one that I feel like was in heavy rotation in the early 90s. It had to have been like the Disney Channel or something. It was there. I don't remember where, but it was on a lot.
Ah,
I watched it a lot, and then it like
you th
disappeared.
you think this was on the Disney Channel?
Yeah, I think so. I think Disney
Well, it's a
is one
Touchstone
of
movie. It's a Touchstone movie, so that's
uh,
that's like Disney's like an umbrella company of that, but
yeah.
I don't know. I don't I I don't think this would have been on the Disney Channel for some reason, but I could be wrong. I don't fucking know. It's a little too, like it's not a risque movie, but I feel like it's a little too risque for the Disney
It
Channel in
did
the
air
in the
on the Disney
90s.
Channel.
Did it? How do you know?
Yes,
How do you know?
because that's what Google's telling me. It's on the Disney Wiki.
I don't know. Well, I'm gonna throw this out there. Didn't really watch a lot of the Disney Channel except for, like, certain things, so
Uh-huh.
that's probably why I never knew this. I never
Yeah.
knew this existed. Just it didn't have, Jessica Rabbit or Roger Rabbit in it or Baby Herman, so I didn't care. It wasn't like a weird Alice in Wonderland, like, Nintendo graphics type show, so I just
Dude,
didn't
we
know it
gotta do that
existed.
show.
It wasn't like the Mickey Mouse exercise show, I didn't know it existed. The
Mousercise! I miss Mousercise.
Dumbo's Flying Circus, I don't know, like, that's the only shit I know.
Welcome to Pooh Corner!
Welcome to Pooh Corner with, like, the Winnie the Pooh puppets. Well, no, they were, like, people, like, in, like, Pooh costumes, right?
Yeah, they were in
Like,
costumes, just like
what
with
was that?
Dumbo's Flying Circus.
Yeah, those are weird. That's a weird era of the Disney Channel. I can see why they had to rebrand themselves, like, and kinda go, like, preteen. It's uh,
Yeah, well, after this, I'm gonna Mousercise.
You gonna get up and do some exercise with girls in leotards and, like, a Mickey
Donald
Mouse.
Duck, Mickey Mouse,
Yeah,
Minnie.
but it was people, it was, like, women in, like, Jane Fonda, like,
Yeah, it was
physical
like a
exercise
woman
gear.
host or
Yeah.
a male host,
I
and
think it was a
then
woman.
there's some with some male hosts. Then,
Okay.
kids, and then, like, people dressed up as Mickey and Donald and Minnie and stuff like that.
Yeah, like the like you see at, like, Disney World, at Disneyland and stuff, like, the
Yeah.
costumes, like, just doing the motions. Can you Alright, so I have a hard question for you. So
Okay.
if this is a true Disney movie, this truly aired on the Disney Channel, could you imagine, like, seeing, like, these characters at Disney theme parks?
Oh my god. Oh my
So
god,
you
that's
said
hilarious. I want Minnie Mouse dressed up like Sadie now, though.
like, I'm just saying, like, are you saying Bette Midler is a Disney princess?
Yes, yes,
You know
I
how
am.
you know how they were like when Disney bought Fox, they were like, "That means Peg Bundy's a Disney princess." It's like, that means Bette Midler's a Disney princess.
Oh my god, it's like people are like, "Oh, Anastasia's now a Disney princess," after they were calling her a Disney princess for, like, decades when she wasn't.
Yeah, all the weird little, non-Disney animations. What was the
Mhm.
Prince of Egypt? What was the other one that
Yeah.
came out? There's, a lot of lesser known ones. Yeah, Anastasia's one, the Prince of Egypt was definitely one. Fievel, Fievel Goes West.
Bible,
I don't even know what that
Bible.
was. I don't even American Tail, whatever that was. I don't know.
Well, there was An American Tail and then American Tail 5 Goes West or something like that.
And then there was, like, a Saturday morning cartoon version of it too, I remember. I
Probably.
never I never watched it, to be honest with you.
Like, I
I'm
remember
gonna
my
th
brother had a stuffed 5.
I'm gonna throw this out there. I never really got into Fievel. That, like, wasn't my thing for some
That
reason.
wasn't really my thing either, but also I think I, like, had a stuffed Ewok thing
Well, they had an Ewok
that had
cartoon
glowing
too,
light
so
that had glowing eyes.
oh, that's kinda creepy. It's very, like, imagine just seeing that in the middle of the night, you wake
But it
up and, like,
wasn't
it
an
turns
Ewok.
on.
It wasn't. I had some No, oh my god, it was. It was an Ewok. Oh my god, I'm not crazy.
Was it Wicket?
No, it was an Ewok here.
That's an Ewok?
Yeah, it was an Ewok toy, and its eyes would turn on and glow.
That looks like E.T. to me
Called a
more than anything.
Chubbles. Okay, it wasn't an Ewok, it's a Chubbles.
Chubbles? I don't think I even know what that is. Is that like a fake Wuzzles or something?
I think it's like a fake Ewok.
Well, yeah, we had all these weird, like, made up creatures in the '80s. We had, like, the Wuzzles, we had the Ewoks, we had the Chubbles, apparently, the glowworms, the little Glomer thing from the cartoon Punky Brewster.
Glowworms!
I definitely had a glowworm. I had, like, the main glowworm with, like, the green sleeping cap.
I had, like, the little glowworm figures, like, based on the cartoon
You didn't have
that would glow in the
the stuffed
dark.
animal size one, though?
Yeah, like, just, like, the little they're, like, probably about the size of my hand, like, smaller than my hand.
Oh, I had the bigger one. I used to use it as, like, a nightlight to read, like, Berenstain Bear
Oh,
books under my covers. Under my, I don't know, probably Star Wars covers or something, little sheet set. Oh, I definitely TMT. I definitely had TMT sets till I was, like, 12.
I had, like, fairy tale bed sheets.
I remember. I remember. So, like, it was, like, me and my brother were close in age, and then, like, there was a little gap for, like, my other brother and sister, and, like, by that point, like, my mother, poor mother, was just not going out and, like, buying sheet sets and stuff like that. She would just, like, reuse them and just
Yeah.
repurpose them. So, like, she'd make the bed and she would just throw on, like, the Power Rangers sheets on, like, my bed when I was, like, 13 years old. And, like, I had that, like, into high school. Like, I was, like, 14, 15. I remember, like, the first time I had, like, a lady friend come over and I had, like, Power Ranger sheets. And I didn't even like, it didn't even cross my mind. Like, you just like, it was just so used to having, like, sheets. Like, I
Yeah.
never thought of, like, them, like, what was on the bed. And it was just like, "Oh my god, didn't realize I had, like, Tonka truck sheets or Power Ranger sheets or, like, Ninja Turtle sheets that were ancient." I had Garfield sheets too, I remember that.
Oh my god.
I had a
No,
Garfield bed set.
I remember some time in elementary school, my mom gave away, like, my fairy tale sheet because they had that, like, very medieval Sleeping Beauty kind of artwork.
Oh, that
She
very
gave them to
Victorian
my
era look.
cousin Debbie for her kids, and I got, like, Laura Ashley florals.
You got, like, real thing, like, real, like, you got things with that actually had thread counts, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Things advertised with thread counts, because
Yeah,
I don't think GI Joe sheets had a thread count advertised on the,
no, and, like,
packaging.
oddly enough, my brother, I think he just had plain colors at that point. Like, we
Really?
never
Interesting.
really did too many, like, cartoon-themed bedding.
I must have been in 8th grade going into yeah, probably 7th going into 8th grade, and that was when I was like, "Alright, I need, like, a real preteen, teenager bedroom set." And I remember going to I don't even know where you go to buy bed like Kmart maybe? I don't know where the fuck
Yeah,
we went.
Kmart, JCPenney.
And I remember going to get my first, like, bed in a bag, and I picked out the most horrific color, like, ever. It was like a green, like, polo stripe, like, green and white polo stripes, like that nautical, like, rugby look, and it was green
Uh-huh.
and white, like Kermit green, and I just thought that was, like, the coolest thing ever, and I had that for a while. I had that for a long ass time, and then for some reason, I went with, like, an oriental rug look, like, when I was, like, 16 or 17. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. It looked like a kimono shirt.
Oh my god. What
I
I
don't know why.
wanted as a teenager, and, like, my mom and I were, like, planning for, but never happened because she passed away, was this is so 90s, so fucking 90s, sun and moons.
Oh. That's like hospital gown look right there.
Like, the
Stars
sun
and
and
moons?
moon, like, I wanted the sun and moon, like, little border wallpaper border around my room. I wanted to paint the sun and moon on the ceiling. Like, my dad would have flipped his shit if we actually had done this.
I had, like are you talking about those little, like, stencil things, like, around, like,
No,
the where the wall meets the
well,
ceiling?
maybe those, but also, like,
Or the wallpaper stuff?
the wallpaper, like, border.
You, like, pasted it on. I definitely had that. I
Yeah.
had balloons. I had, like, just, like, circus balloons or something for a while. And
Well,
then for some reason, I had hockey sticks, like, a stencil, you actually went to the store and, like, bought the stencil, and it was, like, hockey sticks and pucks. I don't know why.
you're the least hockey person I know.
I think I did have, like, a very brief hockey phase, though, like, a very brief.
Was it because of the Mighty Ducks?
Probably. Yeah, probably. That
Like,
was, like
did you watch any of the hockey games for the Olympics?
no. I heard they were good. People
They
were really
oh,
into it.
to be fair, I only caught, like, the last gold medal male game, and it was
Was
amazing.
it riveting? Was it
Oh, it was
riveting?
beautiful.
No, the only hockey Olympics that I have ever seen was the movie Miracle, like, based on, like, the 1980s, like, Miracle on Ice game. Like, that's it.
Oh
I've only
my
seen the movie.
god.
I've You know what? I've never actually sat down and watched an Olympics, to be honest with you.
Really?
I've only seen, like, what they show on, like, the nightly news. Even, like, in, like, the, like, 1992, like, Barcelona, like, all the NBA players went and played basketball, like, I didn't even watch those, and those were, like,
Oh my
my jams then. Like, I loved, like,
yeah.
like, Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and whoever else was there.
Oh, that's the
Scottie
weird thing, but
Pippen.
then again, I have to remind myself that I currently live in Olympic City, USA.
What does that mean?
That
You guys
Colorado
what?
Springs is Olympic City, USA.
Why? I've never heard
We
that.
have Olympic Training Center, we have a museum. We're a
Oh.
big Olympic training area.
Okay, so, like, it's anytime an Olympic comes around, like, the town
It
goes
it's very
nuts
like,
for the
it's gonna
Olympics?
be hometown people competing.
Like, you can go to the, local Chili's and watch the Olympics there?
Well, obviously, yes. But, like,
I love it. I stand that sentimentality. I never knew that. I never knew that. I'm learning a lot about Colorado City through this podcast. Colorado
like,
Springs, not Colorado City.
gosh, Colorado, killing
You're like
me
the
here.
Colorado kid. I love it.
Yeah, we've got the training headquarters for the US Olympics and Paralympics.
Is
We
it
have the
like
US
all
Olympic and Paralympic Museum.
all Olympics, like winter and summer games?
Yeah, we're like the training and headquarters.
So everything that you ever do in the Olympics is trained there in where you live?
No, well, no. Like, there are like, but we're close enough. We're in a good climate where you can be training for winter and summer stuff. We've
I have
never
a
hosted the Olympics, which is a whole other thing.
I have a very important question
But
related
it's
to
where
this.
the US Olympic Committee's headquarters is too.
Okay. I have a question.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the answer to this or not. Does that mean that our favorite figure skaters like Christy Yamaguchi, Tanya Hardin, and Nancy Kerrigan were in your hometown at one point in time?
No, because there are training facilities throughout the country.
Oh, lame.
And like we do have some figure skaters that train here. Like I drive past the rink, the Olympic figure skate training ring every freaking day, multiple times a day actually.
Like, do you think in like the late '90s you could have seen Oksana Bayul like getting Dutch
Just
Brothers
chilling
coffee?
here. I know for sure Jason Brown has trained in Colorado Springs.
What about Brian Boitano?
Mm.
He was in the South Park theme song, like movie
Yeah.
song. What would Brian Boitano do? So I feel like I feel like that's a given.
Um,
Like you guys love Brian Boitano, right? Out there in Colorado, like
well,
he's like
apparently, Amber Glenn trains here. She was
okay.
just in the Olympics.
I know that name. I saw that name a couple weeks ago, written in
Yeah.
ink.
No Brian Boitano.
Ooh,
I'm looking for names I recognize that I think you would recognize. Peggy Fleming,
try me. Okay,
um, Jeremy Abbott,
I feel
Todd
like I've heard that name
Eldridge,
before. I've heard that name before.
um,
Who's the one guy? The very flamboyant guy.
Johnny Weir.
Yes, Johnny Weir. Was he there?
No,
Oh, that sucks. I didn't know. Like you ran around at the bookstore one day. You're like, "Hey, Johnny Weir, how you doing today?" He's like, "Good."
oh God, no.
All right, you can stop with the names. I don't care anymore.
Okay.
What about like like famous snowboarders? I imagine because you got the mountains, you got the little ski hills and stuff.
When I lived in Durango, Shaun White was training up in Silverton,
Okay, all right,
like getting
good.
dropped in from a helicopter onto the mountain to snowboard.
And like jumping off cliffs and stuff and doing
Yeah,
flips
like crazy
and
shit.
1080s. 1080s, is that what they do?
And then being rude to my friend Morgan
Ah, fucking poor
at the
Morgan.
coffee
Got it.
shop.
Yeah. Dutch Brothers or a different establishment?
No, it would be like a local company.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There's like no Dutch in Durango.
No Dutch in Durango, but there will be Dutch countrywide because Bros is making K cups. This
They're
just
making
in.
K-Cups, they've got ground coffee, and they've got coffee creamer. Guess what's
I will
currently in my
be.
fridge?
I am still scouring the coffee aisle. I have yet to come across it, but I'm sure it's on its way. I'm sure it's working its way out east.
It
Might
should
just take a
be.
little
It should
time.
be. You gotta go to Walmart.
Oh, it's a Walmart. I don't really go to Walmart, though.
Yeah. You
I'm
should
more of a
check
Food
your
Lion
Walmart
ho. Publix might
and
have
then
it.
just like
Publix usually
stock
has
up.
everything. Publix usually has that kind of shit. They usually get the, weird things that other places don't have, so next time I was just there yesterday. I shoulda checked, but I didn't need coffee. I didn't need coffee yesterday. I got plenty. I get plenty donut hole brand or something. I don't know what it's called. Something with donut shop. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. All right. Anything that we're missing on Big Biz?
Um, oh, the sisters finally come face to face in the ladies' room
Oh, and
of the
they
hotel.
think it's a mirror. They think they're looking in the
They
mirror.
have that total Patty Duke moment where like they just both kind of like Sadie, both Sadies are in there and they kind of pass through and they both do this like thing where they push their boobs up with their hands and like shuffle on, and then they kind of like stop in front of an actual mirror and they like backtrack and they do like they mirror each
Like,
other, not in the mirror.
yeah, that was a very good scene.
Yeah.
And then it's like the one time that we see them like all together, all four of
Yeah.
them. It is clearly a green screen. It's great.
Oh
And like
yeah,
they
it's
try to have
beautiful. I
them
love it.
like they try to have them like hug each other and stuff and like
Yes,
interact with each other.
I love old school movie effects.
Um we also have to talk about the drunkard that hangs out in front of the Plaza Hotel.
Oh my god, that poor man.
So he's the only one who's like picking up on that there's two of them.
Yeah,
And
like
so
there's two sets of these.
he'll see
Nobody
like
else
two
in
bet
their lives are picking this up.
no, it's only this drunk guy that everyone just keeps like giving quarters and spare change to. And at
Yeah,
one point he talks to one of the characters and he's like, at some point there's two of everybody in there. And then at the
yeah,
end of the movie, like he meets his double. His double comes out of the hotel.
yes. He meets his own doppelganger. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. And it's everyone ends up in love. Everyone
Yes,
ends up in love. Um, the the roses switch partners.
yes, they do.
They decide they're compatible with their like others counterpart.
Yes,
And I guess the Sadies do it too, kind of, because
sort of. So like,
The Appalachian Sadie gets together with New York Sadie's ex-husband, and then
yes.
New York Sadie gets together with Fabio, the evil Italian businessman, which led me to believe that she didn't actually learn her lesson in this.
No, I don't think so. I don't think she like really understood because they have the board meeting
Oh yeah, we forgot about
and
the
they
board
have to
meeting.
lock New York City in a closet, and um West Virginia Sadie has to go into the
and
boardroom
give this and give the speech, and she
and
gives
give
a
a
word for
speech.
word. It's word for word Alexis Carrington's speech from an episode of Dynasty where she's
Yes.
dismantling Colby Co.
But then she's like, I don't want to sell this company to this Italian guy because he's just gonna pick it apart and destroy it.
Yeah, they didn't really get into like what was going to happen to like they just made it seem like that the people of Jupiter Hollow, whatever the name of this town is, are going to like be in despair, but it's just like why don't they
Yeah.
just like continue doing the furniture without the help of this
Yeah,
company?
like I
Cuz
don't like why did he want the company if he was gonna tear it apart?
no,
So
it
I
just
think
didn't make
there's a
sense to me.
misunderstanding, and I think the misunderstanding came from our little homosexual duo because I think they were plotting something within that takeover or sale.
They were going to do their own thing. I didn't pick up on that.
They had some kind of plan where they were going to make more money off of that sale or something. I didn't totally understand it. I don't think their plan was well thought out.
Yeah, they any of the business aspect of this movie just didn't really make sense. Like there's
Yeah.
no we don't get like a it's not like that episode of Mad Men where, the Sterling Cooper crew like plans a whole coup to take over like the Brits that tried to take over and we get
Yeah.
like break by break details of it. We don't get any of that. It's just like we know something bad is going to happen to this small town in West Virginia.
Yeah.
It's not specified. It's just that they're gonna sell the company to the Italians, and that's it. These people are gonna be out of jobs. But
And
it's just like,
honestly,
why can't they
I'm
just
not sure he was gonna shut them down.
Yeah, I was just like, it seemed like he was just gonna take it over, and it's just like, wouldn't it just be another name above the door?
Yeah.
And they would still and, like, even if so, if they, like, shut the factory down, like, they obviously have all the stuff there to make the furniture. Why don't they just keep making the furniture? Like, it didn't make sense to
Exactly.
me. I was like, they clearly live in the woods. They can chop down trees
Like, there
and
was
build
clearly
furniture.
misinformation about on
Yeah.
both sides.
Like
Like, Sadie
and
knew what she was doing, New York Sadie knew what was supposed to be happening, but she kept New York Rose out of it because New York Rose is kind of a bleeding heart.
yeah, I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. And then I just kinda wanna know, like, what happened after, and we don't really get a glimpse of that
Like,
at all.
did they do any kind of blood test to determine which family they belong to?
I
Like,
mean, it's obviously the Lily Tomlins are the Appalachians.
yes, I mean, it's obvious to us.
And, like, they very easily accept this too. Like, there's
Yeah, they're
no,
like,
like, what
okay, I guess I just have another sister named Sadie and a second sister named Rose. Like,
they literally meet each other, and there's, like, 10 minutes left of the movie, and
yeah.
there's no, like, what the fuck, like, is this fuckery
The
that's,
only
like,
one
going
who's
on.
like, "What the fuck?" is New York Sadie. She's the
And
only one who's like,
even
"What?" Like, "Okay, fine. Yeah, you guys go do this. Gotta go do this." And like, because she's still driven by making this sale.
Uh, wouldn't that have like stopped you from being like, you know what, I need to like sit down for like we need to delay the meeting and just figure out what the fuck is happening. There's people who look like us, like
Yeah, like
in
I
front of
would
me.
I would want to stop and be like, "What the hell are we doing?" Like, hold up,
Yeah,
this is like I'm overstimulated. I need a minute.
yeah. I think that at one point they thought it was like like each other were pod people.
Yes, there were accusations of alien abduction, pod people, and then New York City goes, "You watch too many movies."
Yeah, she just very like they all just very easily accept this. They go to have the meeting and then they fall in love with their new boy toys and
Yeah.
it's over. The movie's over. Like
Yeah, the
there's no
movie's
like
over.
they don't show them, like, on vacation together at the end and, like, hashing out the differences or something like that or anything like that.
Yeah,
No.
there's
No, it's
no, like, reference of what happened after.
they all just get into a limo with their boyfriends and drive off.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
that's it. And that's the end. There's no moral to the story. No kinda, "This is what might happen." We don't get a sequel, so we don't Big Business 2 never came around, so, you know,
I'm
it
how can
just
I get a
ended.
sequel now?
We're not gonna get a sequel now, it's been too many years. No one remembers this except for us.
Probably not,
Ugh. This is
but
gonna be our least
it would
listened
be
to episode
fun.
because no one knows what it is. Except maybe there'll be a random person on YouTube that'll find it, like 6 years from now.
6 years from now and, like, call us morons.
Alright, quick little fun fact from the movie before we go. You sent this to me, and then I sent you a correction.
Oh, the plaza thing, yeah.
Alright, you said that, 2 months after the movie was released, Trump bought the Plaza Hotel
Uh-huh.
after the movie was filmed there, and I said, "Ta ta ta ta, ta 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 ta." I went on
No,
the
it was a
Wikipedia page.
soundstage.
Yes, I went on to the Wikipedia page, and the production company could not get permission to film there, so they had to build a replication of it on a Walt Disney soundstage. And then, um, I guess they didn't make a lot of money from this movie, so they kept the set and used it again in a sitcom called The Nut House.
That's crazy.
Which I don't even know what the Nut House is, and I was just too lazy to look it up, but whatever, whatever. I wonder if that set's still there. Do you think they just dismantled it and burned it?
It's probably somewhere, and you wanna know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it's been used in, like, multiple Disney Channel shows, like, different pieces of it,
Like
and
Sweet
we'd
Life of
never know.
Zack and Cody?
Yes, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, like, Girl Meets World, that one with, that Debbie show.
Debbie
with
show.
the girl who was Debbie. She was like a nanny to a bunch of kids in New York and trying to be a
Sure.
nanny.
Sure. Sounds good. Probably a few decoms here and there. Like they used a
Yeah,
corner. They still had that front desk set. They still had that. I'm sure that's been used a dozen times and things. Maybe the elevator hallway.
yeah. To be fair, I was on my lunch while I was doing research, so I was like fastly doing research while also like trying to eat my yogurt.
Yeah, you had to eat your Greek yogurt, Chobani,
I
friend of the
100%
show.
it was Chobani.
It's the only yogurt I eat.
It was the wild berry.
Sometimes I do Yoplait if I'm having a cheap week because it's a little cheaper
Yeah, I
than
have some
Chobani.
I have some more Chobani in the fridge and I have some Tillamook.
Ooh, Tillamook is pretty good too, but I don't buy it. I prefer Chobani. I prefer Chobani. All right, that's all I got. That's all she wrote. I'm hungry.
It's just a fun little movie to put on.
I
Lose a little
skipped dinner
time
to
in. It's
skip dinner to
fun.
watch this.
Fun.
It's fun. On a scale of 1 out of 5, pastel shoulder pads. How many pastel shoulder pads would you give this movie?
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay, all right, respectable. I knew you weren't going to give it a 5. I knew you weren't going to go for a 5. I just felt it in my bones. I'm gonna give it a 4 also. I actually didn't go in expecting to enjoy this as much, and I woke up and watched it at 6 o'clock this morning, and it was over by 8. And I think it was a good thing to watch first thing in the morning and not late at night. I think if I watched it later at night, I might not have liked it as much.
Yeah.
It's a good early morning cup of coffee kind of movie. Not a
I can see that explains why I got that message at 6:34 in the morning.
yeah. This ain't like a crowning Coke kind of movie. This is a coffee and creamer kind of movie. This
Yeah,
is the
like this
first thing you
kind of
do when you wake up.
movie you put on, you watch, you do a few things around that. It's a cleaning movie. It's a cleaning movie.
Yeah, you don't have to pay it too much attention. If you know it, you can just you can do you can
Yeah.
fold your laundry to it. You can take your dog outside for a minute and come back, and you don't have to pause it. You have to pay
You
attention.
can watch it while you're on Vans and you haven't picked up your kiddo yet.
Yeah, you just got to know the basic beats. You just got to know the beats. All right. Uh, where can you follow our Wild Ass Adventures, Cat? Also the author. Where can you follow us?
On Twitter, you can find us at Very Podcast. And then every
Yes.
other social media should be a very special podcast. Do not accept imitations. I still have that dossier, boys. I still have that
Speaking of
dossier.
speaking of mistaken identities,
I will come
uh,
for you, Peter Lasagna.
and I think
That's
that
I'm as
we got
petty
away.
as 50 Cent. As petty as
Yes.
50 Cent. Be
Petty as
born,
50
Mr.
Cent.
Lasagna.
All right, we got veryspecialpodcast.com. You can follow us on there, and we have a Patreon that we have to put something on in the next 80 days, or else they're gonna shut it down. So
Oh shit,
Um,
you gotta do that.
we have to make a post real quick. Maybe we'll release some more secret stuff on there over the next couple months, even though we put everything on the main feed. But as always, girl, as always,
Bye!
watch the skies for Manhattan ambition.